Morning, everybody. We are looking at today's assignment, which is Monday, February 22nd. We're going to take a close look at a video from Nova called Rise of the Mammals, and there's an assignment that goes with it. The video is really cool. I mean, this is a great video. It talks about how after the explosion that hit the Earth, and it tells you what happened, what it was, hit the Earth, and how it changed the climate of the Earth dramatically, and how, as a result, the dinosaurs, all of the reptiles that were on the Earth, which were the dominant species at the time, how they really struggled. And as a result of struggling, a lot of them died off. Now, we still have reptiles, right? So did the dinosaurs die off? No, not all of them. But the dominant species, the ones that had adapted to this warm, wet climate and had grown very large and very aggressive, and they were it. That was how the Earth was headed at that point. And then all of a sudden this huge comet or whatever hits the Earth, totally changes the environment, and if you cannot adapt to this change in the environment, guess what? You die. And as a result of the dinosaurs becoming no longer highly adapted to this environment, they no longer were the dominant species. But the dominant species started to become, and it took a long time to make this shift, but the dominant species started to become these little rodents about the size of squirrels that were just basically highly modified reptiles, and had a fur and a few other things that had changed about them. All of a sudden, they were struggling before this comet hit. They were struggling, but all of a sudden now they're well suited for this new environment. And it's a classic example of natural selection, in which the environment changed and these dominant species no longer could adapt to that environment, and as a result, most of them went extinct, huge mass extinction. But a new species, or a new set of species, a new class of species came along and was able to thrive. And not only did they thrive, they became some of the most complex and prolific species on the planet. So that's what this video is about. Now, I will tell you, I think it's about 45 minutes long, but it is fascinating. But there's an assignment that goes with it, and that's this guy right here. Okay. Now, there are 10 questions, and each question is open-ended, which means you're going to have to type out the answer. I would encourage you to open this up as a split screen, or maybe open up the video on your phone and this on your computer, because there's 10 questions, and I did kind of give you a little hint for each question, because each question I've put a screenshot from the video in to kind of give you an idea of where to look for the answer. So that's going to help you out a lot. Like this first question, this is right at the beginning. I mean, this screenshot was in the first 10 seconds, I think. So that's where you need to start looking for the answer. How did the 6-mile asteroid change the Earth's environment in a way that caused the mammals to become the dominant animal life on Earth? Okay, so this is where you need to start watching and pay attention, thinking of that question. Then here's the next question, and so on and so on. Now, you'll notice that they're open-ended, which means that you're going to be answering this question in a sentence. Please answer in a complete sentence. Please put an exclamation point, a period, a question mark. Well, you shouldn't put a question mark, but please put grammar and punctuation, proper spelling. Take your time. There's only 10 questions. Okay? And really pay attention to the video, please, because the whole goal here is that you learn the information on the video, not necessarily complete these 10 questions, although that's how I find out if you learn the information on the video. Okay? And that's it. That's assignment number 1 of this week, and there are 3 assignments this week. So if you have any questions on this one, please email me. But that's the end of assignment number 1.